but I want to make sure to catch everything. So yeah, there we go. Hey, okay. Okay, we're live. If you guys can just hang.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. Welcome to this week's edition of Metal Machine. I'm your host, JR. This week we have the one and only Blackie Lawless and Chris Holmes. W.A.S.P. back in the 90s, playing Irving Plaza. New tour, new album. We're going to talk to the guys, see what's happening on the tour. New album, all new music. But first, here's an old one. I Want to Be Somebody. Is that good?
It's fine. Fab.
Pretty good for your first time.
Yeah. Oh. You give me 10 minutes, you gotta use it, right? Alright.
Check 1, 2.
We are back with Blackie Lawless and Chris Holmes. Metal Machine, W.A.S.P. playing New York City. They're on a full-length, 18-month tour, all over the place, all over the world, right?
All over.
Guys, introduce yourselves. Tell the fans what's going on.
I'm Blackie Lawless.
Correct.
We are the better half of W.A.S.P.
So what's up with this new tour?
Well, we've been out effectively now since the end of January. And we're going to be out till sometime at the beginning of the first of next year. So it's safe to say we're going everywhere and doing everything.
You got a new album. Fuck Die.
Oh, you can say it.
Oh, we can say that. We can say that on Metal Machine. Starting up with the censors right up. That's right. Yeah.
What's the name of the album again?
Kill, Fuck, Die.
Okay.
Tell us a little about the album. People haven't heard it. It's W.A.S.P. in the 90s.
When we got back together, we said we did not want to be a trip down memory lane. But we knew also by the same time, or at the same token, that we had to hold on to a lot of where we had come from. A band that's been around as long as we have hasn't passed. You cannot deny that you've been around. So it's important that you pay homage to that, to where you came from. Again, this is just like an updated version. This is probably the closest thing to the first album we've ever had.
Right. So the people who are either going to want to check out the shows, hear the new album, how would you compare W.A.S.P. now from W.A.S.P. maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago?
6, 7 years old. This is probably, without a doubt, this is the most angry record we've ever done. You know, when him and I got back together, it was August of '95, and we worked covertly in secrecy for a year. And because we felt like the time we made a record, we put a tour together, it'd be at least a year, and it was actually 18 months. So we felt that if we said anything right away, the cat would be out of the bag to make the announcement when we finally did have the record ready. So we said, okay, that's the way we did it. But when we first got together, both him and I had come out of bad relationships. And to say that we had tankerfuls of gas to pour on that fire for enthusiasm and inspiration in this record was like calling King Kong a monkey.
Blackie Lawless, Chris Holmes, we'll be back. Scream until you like it. Okay, one more segment and then that's it, alright? Okay. And we're back. Blackie Lawless, Chris Holmes, W.A.S.P. New album, Kill, Fuck, Die. You got some interesting cover art here for people real quickly.
Yeah, let me see it for a second.
There we go.
Hang on.
There we go, camera guy. Explain the cover art.
There we go, okay.
Well, you can
Check 1, 2.
go back to the actual cover itself and where the refrigerator door opens.
Yeah. Let me get that, because I saw that when I was coming in. It looked really hot. Got it. Okay.
The object is, you know, this album is an abstract record as well as our musical. So artistically, we wanted something that reflected the vibe of what we were feeling when we did this. This is in a lot of ways a very scary record. This is a very scary cover. It's also an expensive cover.
Yeah.
Nobody does these anymore. It's, like I said, far and away much more expensive than we did. But we just wanted something with, like in the old days where you had the album jacket that opened up and the jacket did something. Right. We wanted to give the fans something more that they just don't get like they used to.
Just switching over real quickly, what is W.A.S.P. or Blackie and Chris think about the political atmosphere of the United States and the country itself?
I'm a First Amendment to the Constitution priest.
Because you know what your show is going to do to people around America.
To be honest with you, this show is designed or by design, to shock people, to get them to pay attention to exactly what that First Amendment is about. We were attacked for a long time in the 80s. I was the poster boy for the First Amendment to the Constitution is the most precious cornerstone that we have in our society. If that's tampered with in any way, we have nothing. So it's important that we have extremes in both directions that enable us to do the things we want to do. When the Founding Fathers wrote the First Amendment to the Constitution, did Thomas Jefferson have WASP in mind? No. But what they did have was the spirit of what freedom of speech represents. And they had something much more in mind, which was literally, in the Declaration of Independence, it says life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. These guys meant that quite literally, because they were under a literal fascist regime at that point, that if they did not succeed, they were going to die for what they had done. So that's why it is the First Amendment. It's not the Fifth, it's not the 10th, it's the first. It's the most important.
What does WASP want to tell the fans?
That's about, as far as that goes, that's what this entire show is all about, to reflect the spirit of what that First Amendment truly is.
Blackie Lawless, Chris Holmes, W.A.S.P. New album, Kill, Fuck, Die. Watch them when they come to your place. This show is kicking ass. See ya.
Alrighty?
Done.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now this is better than what we've told over at Cal.
What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Hi, Chris.
How you doing? No problem.
Great. I had to, yeah, there you go.
I don't talk too much. You know what I say?
The silent partner.
Get in trouble.
Nah, you're the best. I haven't seen you guys play yet, but
I haven't either.
yeah, I know I am. I really, you know. Okay, here you go. Good stuff, you guys.